going on, guys? It's your boy Mr EKG, aka EddyK, aka the AussieBattlerz, bringing you another episode of MyNba2k17. You know what the fuck I do. Let's get it going. So, as you can see here, played a bit of Blacktop Challenge earlier today. Had a little bit of an interesting experience today. As you can see by this photograph, I have a support card in a player slot and a player card in a support slot. CatDaddy, sort your motherfucking shit out. So, this was in the 5th round of the Blacktop Challenge that I was crushing. And first game, I've opened it. I've seen when it dealt the cards for the 5th round. I was like, hang on a minute. That's not supposed to be there. And this was the first game. I pressed all the other cards and I couldn't obviously select that support card as a player or the player to go in. So I was stuck in that first game of the last round. So I was freaking out saying, fuck, the other guys are going to beat me. I'm going to lose because of this fuck up. No one else actually got any more points. So I think it happened to everyone. Bit of a fail with the Blacktop Challenge. And then I went in my team chat and someone had experienced the same thing. So I think when they did the Road to the Championship update or whatever you call it, fucked up Blacktop Challenge. So, CatDaddy, like a blind goalie in a soccer game, just getting pumped. But anyway, that's that. So, let's get into the episode because we are going to talk about the Road to the Championship, or as I like to call it, the Road to the Credit Ship for CatDaddy. Just made that up. I like it. I was going to go with Road to the CatDaddy. Road to the Credit Ship. So, let's take a look straight into it. Waiting on network. Can't even make a video trying to promote your game without it fucking up. So, let's just cue a bit of music. I might just fart. Thank you. So, Road to the Championship. We've got obviously some cards that we've seen, ultra rare, epics, and then we've got the legend Karl Anthony Towns. Great. Now, if you've never played Road to the Championship before, if this is your first time playing this game, this companion app, essentially what this is those spots where it says coming soon, they're the game night spots. So you'll start with that full, they're 5. Once you play one will go off and a timer will start from 15 minutes and it'll count down to 0. After 15 minutes, you'll get another one. Okay? Now, you don't have to play one every 15 minutes. At first, when it's full, you can play all 5, and then you have to wait. Obviously, by that time, you might be down to 10 minutes, 9 minutes remaining, whatever, and one will replenish. So the way I generally do it is I'll play the 5, and then I'll wait about an hour, come back to it. It should be about 4 full at that point. Play those 4, wait another hour, play 4. Like, I'll just do that. Or I'll see, you know. If I'm at work, I might just, 15 minutes goes by, I might just be playing it there at work, whatever. But, so, you need 98 points to get this first card, okay? Now, the point system is, there's 3 options, okay? So, it's the same thing with Rivals Clash, but different amounts. So, the lowest kind of difficulty one is worth 2 points. The middle one is 5, and the hardest one is 7. Okay, and you can also use hot streaks, which you can use in Rivals Clash as well, which double the points. So 4, 10, 14. Okay, so you need to get to 98, okay, to get this first rare card. Then it doesn't continue from 98, and you only have to get 70 more for 168. You go back to 0. You need to get another 168, then it goes back to 0. Then you need to get 196, then it goes back to 0. And so on and so forth. So if you added all those amounts up, you're looking at around 2,500 points that you'll need. Now, this isn't a full RTTC. This is a scrimmage one, okay? It's a midweek one. Maybe it's not. Maybe it will go for the weekend. We'll see. If it goes for the weekend, it might be doable. But if it's just like a 24-hour scrimmage one, like they usually do midweek, then there's no fucking chance this is getting done. But either way, so they're all cool, they're cards. I wish I hadn't have sold my Wiggins because I could have pro'd him with these 2. I would have pro'd the auctionable one I had, not the foil, because then you can't sell it. I'm long-term, baby. None of this short-term shit. So, the penultimate card, the event card, if you will, is this Karl Anthony Towns 4-spec foil card, which, with this one and a star contract, you could dupe. Now, the guy in my team chat earlier today said, hey, I just pulled a legendary Karl Anthony Towns this morning. Sweet. I was like, bro, sweet. You get these two, veteran contract, you got yourself a pro. No, we're talking about Cash Daddy. It's the credit ship round. This is a completely different Karl Anthony Towns legendary card than the one that came with the game. If you go to card catalog, you'll see there is 2 legendary Karl Anthony Towns. Now, the reason this pisses me off is there's no fucking point to do that. Except that it's going to be harder to pro this. I don't know, is he going to become available on the draft board now? Who knows? But that's shat me. So I don't even think, I'll see how long this goes for. If it's a one-day job, I'm not even playing it. I don't care. I don't need any of these cards. I'm working 8 hours. I won't have time to finish it. And if I do all that work, I'm not spending RP to hot streak, which you'd have to get anywhere like the ultra rare, which is at the point where I'm at fucking useless. So I'd have to spend RP to get the hot streak so I can double the points for each game night. Credits maybe if I want to fill game nights, but for what? For 2 of these? Like, forget it. The good thing about Rivals Clash is it doesn't matter what the length, what the strength of your deck is. It's just your quick game. So you can have 5, you could be in rare tier, and you can still finish in the top 100 in a Rivals Clash because it's just quick game versus quick game, and you get matched up against people with your own deck's quick game strength. Whereas this, you need to, like these cards, you're going to have a deck of legendary, or legendary plus to get the 14. So, I don't have that. My deck is currently Epic Pro, I want to say. Epic Plus? Epic Plus, right? And I think my deck's pretty good for the amount of time this game's been out. And I haven't bought any packs in terms of getting good cards. So, I think people, don't waste your money, don't waste your RP. Save your RP and focus on getting dupes on the auction house for your epics or your ultra rares, whatever it is, to progress and make your deck better. Getting these cards that you don't even have dupes for, definitely not the legend, but the epic, the ultra rare, the super rares, you can't auction those cards. So there's no point. So that's kind of shitty. It's good that the events have started, but Cash Daddy just putting the fist right up our asses and not even buying dinner first. So that's fucking rude from where I come from. Another thing quickly, my season. I'll just give you a quick little rundown on the season. And that's another reason why I probably won't do it, because I'm going to get an epic for this. I'm in the semis. I'm up 3-0, 3-1. I was actually going to throw this away after the first round, but I woke up and I thought it was the start of the quarters, and my energies were really low because I hadn't focused on it. So I'm like, oh shit! So I charged my team up with just 100 RP, and I realised it was the first game of the quarterfinals. Already into it, that's why I lost it. As you can see, on the left there, my energy. I had no energies really in my team, and I thought it was the first round, and I wanted to get to at least the quarter so I could get an epic card, and then I was just going to bow out because I can't win this one. The guy on the other side of this, right? The guy over here, Bo knows, his team's crazy. It's like all epic pros. He's got a legend pro. So I'm not going to beat him. So I was like, well, I'm not going to waste hours getting to the final versus him when I can get the same card, just making the quarters, and then I can start a new season. Whatever. So, but anyway, I fucked myself up, and now a bit of pride kicked in. I'll go to the finals and I'll lose. Give me my 900 RP. So that's the season. Now, I want to quickly, I've got 2 minutes before this is all going to cut itself off, and I'm making them quick these days. Guy on my team, Hayden, all right? Hayyd, the number 3N. He's a dog. He's an absolute dog. We were going to kick him anyway because all he did on there was ask, does anyone sell me a cheap epic? Who's got cheap epics? Has anyone got this ultra rare? Can someone give it to me for cheap? Blah, blah, fucking blah. Anyway, he said a couple of days ago on our chat, fucking bug, he said, hey guys, can anyone spot me 55,000 KRP so I can buy this epic dupe and then I'll get into legendary tier. I'll get my epic, my legendary freebie. I'll sell it on the auction house. I'll pay you back plus some. So I was like, well, it'll help the team. Events are coming up. I want to get you in legendary tier. So he put up a super rare card, obviously taking in account the 10% tax, so it was 62,500 K. I said, okay, mate, there you go, bang. He got his epic, dupe, pro'd it, he was in legend tier, he got Dirk Nowitzki legendary. I was like, cool, man, awesome. Hey, put it up, let me know when you've sold it, you got the RP, and we'll talk. I'll tell you what card I put up and you can pay me back. And he's like, oh, bro, he starts whispering me in the chat. He's like, oh, bro, look, I'm having a really tough time with my family, budget's really tight. I can't afford to buy any credits to put it up. I was like, what, sorry? Not really, because I'm typing, but in my head, I'm like, what? Mate, it's fucking $3. You get 200 credits. Put a legend up, say it's 50 credits, it's not, it's 35, I think. It's $3. If you ain't got $3, mate, stop playing a fucking phone app. Get out there, get a second job. Get a job. Get a fucking third job. Go fucking sell your... I was like, what the fuck are you doing borrowing if you don't even have money to pay it back? So he goes, oh, no, look, I get paid tomorrow, I'll buy some iTunes vouchers and I'll do it. And that was 2 days ago. So today I'm on there going, hey mate, what's the go? Because he was asking someone if they would sell him an ultra rare card so we could make a dupe. But I'm like, hang on, how have you got RP? You said you ain't got no money. So no one's selling you shit in this team until you pay me back, motherfucker. And he's like, oh, okay, yeah, put something up. So I put up a super rare card for 75k. I've got it here in my auctions. And I said, go ahead, pull the trigger. He says, oh yeah, I will in a sec. And he left the team. Motherfucker left the team. So watch out for that dog. His name's Hayden, Hayde, number 3N. Fuck you. Everyone else, good gaming. Follow me, like, subscribe. Yeah, peace. It's been real.